Hello David. David, let me just show you what I've done with your original design. So the images, all great. What I've done, I've just changed some of the fonts so to make it stand out. So what we don't need at the top is the cottage. So remember, the most important thing is the attention grabbing headline. So if this is going on Facebook, Instagram, or if you do an ad route, if you do an advert, a campaign aimed at dog people, dog walkers, people who love dogs, want them to come to your cottage, they need to see immediately not the name of the cottage, but what's in it for them. Everybody looks at every situation and thinks, what's in it for me? So perfect for dogs. I have a pawsome time. That would stop dog lovers scrolling, plus the images of all the dogs and the scenery. So that's what I would put. I wouldn't put your phone number in. I wouldn't put your website address in. I'd leave all that to the body text of the post, just so you can get people to stop scrolling. The image is simply to stop people scrolling on a doom scroll on the phone where they're just scrolling and scrolling. So these fonts are easy to create. So the top one is called Yellowtail. Just clicking on it will tell you what the font is. The headline is called League Spartan, a great font for headlines. And the text underneath again is League Spartan. So how did we do this? So let me just make a quick duplicate. I'll just delete these fonts just to show you the simplest way to do this is to go over to text on the left hand side. It says add a text box. What we don't want to do yet, because we're going to look at these pre-made preset fonts. So I will scroll down all of them and I'm looking for a nice script type font for the word pawsome. So that looks a nice font. This is the one I used, so I'm going to click on that again. It drops it into the center. I just move the font. Then you'll see if I click on it, it says ungroup. At the moment, all the texts are grouped together. I'm going to click on ungroup, click away, and all I simply did was typed in the word pawsome, exclamation mark, and then underneath, what did I type underneath? Underneath, oh, it's what is it? Perfect for dogs. So I'll just click into there and type in for dogs. I don't need this bit at the bottom, class of 2021, so I'm going to delete that. And then I would put another text box in here. I'd duplicate that at Lothlorien and drop the size right down. Centralize that. And then type into there at Lothlorien. What I've also done to give it a branding as well, I dropped your logo into the bottom corner. So let me just delete that and show you what I did there. I'm going to delete that little circle. I'm going to click on elements. The ones that are most recently used always stay at the top. I'm going to click on the frame, the circle frame. Drops it into the center. I'm going to squidge it down. I'm going to grab it, drop it into the bottom corner. I'm going to go to the uploads. I'm going to find the logo. I'm going to drag it across. It'll drag into all of these. If you do like I've just done, drop it on the, if your mouse doesn't click, I'm going to drag it again and I'm going to drop it into the box. So now we've got a branding as well. So pawsome for dogs. So it's as simple as that. It's looking good. And then I try it with white and try it with this black colour. I try it with complementary colours to the blue. So a nice complementary colour to the blue is peach. So if I highlight the font, type in, just try a few of these. Let's try that one. Yeah, see, you see straight away it makes it stand out. Pawsome for dogs. Now, I didn't know that this was in the free version, so give it a try, David, but it says here, it says effects. If you click on effects, I thought this was in the paid version, but it appears to be in the free version as well. Where it says lift, you can put a shadow, you can put a drop shadow, you can change the colour, you can give it an outline. So you see, you can get very creative, or you can give it a background. Instead of giving a white one, you can change the background colour, and you can really get creative. I'll just scroll back to the top. One I liked was that one. So you can see straight away that it just centralised. You started to get some creativity going at Lothlorien. You dropped your logo in. So there's that you could do to sort of change things around. So I'll delete that. We don't need that anymore. See what that looks like with the with the new colour font. So it was this one. It was this one here. Effects, outline. Let's see if the animation is free. Oh, it looks like it is. Give this a try on yours, David, but you can see you've got all these different animations. You can make it rise up. You've got so many that you can do. You can have it just breathing in. You can have it ascending. So all of these just get people's attention. Just see if it will work on yours. I thought this was all in the paid for version. So let me know if it works for you, David. And then you could really get, you know, creative. Click add a page. Go back to design. Click on dogs. I mean, I'm starting with dogs. You could just pick holidays and, you know, drop Buddy into different holidays. Try some of these and look at them. So that would be a good one. If you had a picture with Buddy, I know it's a payable one, that one. So this is the free version. So there's all of these here. You could flip through. There seem to be endless ones about dogs. And use the fonts that they're using here. So that could be a good font. Oh, that's chargeable as well. But all I do is click on the images and look what fonts they've used. Let's see if I can grab any of these just to look at the fonts. Let's see. So that's a nice one. So I could probably make the green into the brand blue. Obviously, we'd set these. There's a branding function here. We'd set the brand up and change all this. You know, I'd move. So I'd change that to Buddy Says, and then I'd take that above the other font. So I'd bring that down. So take that up there. Remember, the font was called Yellowtail. So I'll click into that. Click into the script. Type in Yellowtail. So there it is, Yellowtail. I'm going to type in the Pawson. So see, we've got another post started already. I take the tooth out, we don't need that. Take the eyes out, don't need that. I'd make that paw print a little bigger. So straight away we're starting to brand this up a bit more. I'll drop that font down. Bring that into the centre. Might give that a little bit of an angle. Drop that to the side. So you see, straight away we're starting to put something. Buddy Says, have a pawsome time at Lothlorien Holiday Cottage. And then whatever your site name is, David, on Facebook, if you've got the name, I don't know if you have, if it's Kent's Bank or Lothlorien. So people just simply type in to Google or Facebook or Instagram, Kent's Bank. I don't know what yours is. Obviously at Kent's Bank, you could just type that in. And then your phone number. Change this to a picture of Buddy. Just drag it across. Again, Buddy would have to be sort of right aligned. Really good photograph. You wouldn't need veterinary clinic. So it's just having little ideas like this. So I'll save the blue into the brand colours. And I like that. So that's a nice heading font, is League Spartan. I use that quite a lot. You could use another font for the body text. They've used League Spartan. Another nice text, David, is Poppins. Let's just see how that looks. So it's found Poppins. Yes, you can make it bold. So it's a nice clean font. But that's how I would start to do things. I would put a border, I think, around this background. So what I would do, if I click on the up arrow, I'll group all of those. It says group. I'll move that just to the side. Let me just show you what I do. I turn that sort of oval into a circle. So I'll grab a circle, drop it into the centre, change it to the blue. Again, I've not got a colour. I've not got the brand colour set up, so I'll just drop this blue in. I'll make it a little bigger. And then what I'm going to do, David, I'm just going to duplicate that circle. Click away. I'm going to duplicate it here. So I've got 2 blue circles. I'm going to make one just slightly bigger and make it white. Then I want to send this to the back, so I'm going to click on position. I'm going to send it, sorry, not to the back, backwards, not to the very back. I'm going to send it behind. I've just got a bit. Let me just drop that in again here. So I want to make that. I'm going to duplicate that. So I've got 2 circles. Yeah, there they are. I couldn't see one for the other. Make this one white. Send it to the back, just backwards. So it's behind the other blue one. And I want to grab it and just take it behind, make it a little bit bigger. Then using the keyboard arrows, I'm doing this super quick, David, but just using the keyboard arrows, I'm going to drop it so it's a frame behind the other blue. There we go. Then I'm going to get the text and I'm going to drop the text in. There we go. So it just makes everything stand out. So that's just clicking on something, clicking on duplicate, and you can make as many as you want, and then the position button, you can send them backwards and forwards just to make text stand out. But you see, we've got a bit of a design going on now, David, that is just easy to look at. So I hope this makes sense, David. And I hope I'm not going through it too quickly. Just let me know.